What up, cats? What up, Chase? Rebel Racer here. Now, my last video was on rebellion. Apparently, some people, especially the younger cats, don't listen to what I say. So, here I am again to bring out something else. Some people, especially a lot of the younger cats and even some older cats, think it's a good idea to say, well, I don't know, bring all greasers together into one big gang, get us all together and, call ourselves wanderers or, outsiders or T-birds or all that crap they see in the movies. I disagree. I really do. Because, one, not all greaser cultures have the same views. I mean, the dress, the music, and all that is the same, but the views on certain things such as gangs, smoking, drinking, all that, it's different. It's because of that I say it's not a good idea. Another thing too, call yourself the outsiders, the wanderers, the T-birds, the warriors, or anything you call yourselves. That's copywriting. It's not right. It's copyright. You need to come up with your own name. There are some names out there, such as, people have used, like the Outlaws and, Hell's Angels, Heaven's Demons, that kind of stuff. That's, I guess, there's been a lot of names that have been taken over the years, so if somebody picks it up and uses it, that's fine. But I mean, if you're just using it because they were greasers and you're a greaser and you think it's awesome, no. If any of you have not seen The Wanderers, I suggest you check out that movie. That sort of really gives you an idea of kind of what gang violence leads to. The Outsiders even shows you what gang violence leads to. Leads to getting hurt. In The Wanderers, the Kentucky boys came bearing weapons. It leads to all that. When the fists don't work, it comes to weapons. Heck, even one of the greaser gangs, I think it was, I'm not really sure if it was the Rays or the Pharaohs, it might have been. It might have even been one of the Irish gangs, and the Wanderers wanted to bring guns to the Rumble because they were fighting against the niggas, as they said. I'm not racist, I'm just pointing out what they said. 60-30 racism was still pretty bad. That in itself is what that kind of stuff leads to. So when you bring gangs together and then some gang gets in trouble with another gang, or gangs are bad. And to name yourself after something you've seen in the movie is copyright. You could get sued for that. The realization of getting sued for using the name is really probably very highly unlikely, but there are some people who might see it, might know somebody who thought that up, and say, hey, these people out here are using something you made and it's copyright. Don't want to get into that. The other thing too I want to bring out is it's really uncommon these days to go around and really get into trouble when people start talking about running with, say, I don't know, frankly, let me put it this way, just gangs are bad, okay? If you're gonna want to be with a bunch of people like you, get to a social club. No? Go to a social club. Find a social club of greasers. Lucky Dice on Instagram. You want to join? Find me on Instagram, the Rebel Greaser 1991. If you're a greaser and you want to be in the social club and you're in the U.S., as I'm president of the U.S. region of the club, talk to me. See if I can get you in. I know. You were saying, hey man, that's online. It's not saying. It's still a club. You're still there. Talk to a lot of people. Got Instagram? Hit me up. Rebel Racer 1991. Look me up. I'm there. All in all, people, different cultures of the greasers have different views. And that's why gangs are not a good idea. Different views, different aspects of the culture may not coincide with everybody. So, just think about what I'm saying. You young cats and chicks who think the gangs are good, they're not. Also, I've had this in a question. In my earlier videos, I didn't smoke, and some people have seen my new videos and say, "Have you been smoking in your other videos? Is that something that you do a lot of?" No, not really. I have an occasional, and for yous who have maybe started smoking, I would suggest you quit. And if you haven't started, I suggest you don't. This doesn't make you cool. Okay? This can cause problems later on in life, and I know that. But I'm not your older brother. I'm not your uncle, and I'm not your dad. You want to do it, you do it. But remember this, I do not endorse it. Don't do it because I do it. Do it because if that's your own personal choice, then that's your own personal choice. You want to do it? It's up to you. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Don't join gangs. Join social clubs. And remember, not all greasers are just alike. There's different views and different aspects to the culture, so you just can't bring us all together and expect us to get along. Some speak different languages. Some have a special way of wearing the dress. Some have a special way to do the hair. You can't put us all together. Some have different views. They may say that Elvis is better, or Little Richard's better, or Buddy Holly, or Big Bopper, or Richie Valens, Temptations, something like that. Just remember, guys, social clubs, not gangs. Okay? So until next time, stay greasy cats, stay sexy chicks, Rebel Racer.